Hey, it's 10:55 p.m., September 11th, 2023. I was just pulling some cards for myself, and I'm like, something's off. So this was about 2 hours ago. And I sat down and meditated with Mother Mary, and we talked about something really weird. Like lots of weird things, planetary things, and things I'll talk to you about in a few videos later. But one of those things was opposition, like the evil in the world, the Archons, or however they're described in whatever. Let's see if this is going to sit still. Oh, please don't tip over. So I finished the reading, and then I opened Facebook, and there was a picture of Lily on Facebook as the share your memories thing. So I had a little crying session. And then I was like, something's not right. So the reason I cried looking at that picture was because I missed her. Like love, tears, all the good stuff, you know? But I realized I don't remember every single day that I had with her. And then I remembered the Aeon of memory. And I was like, what's going on here? So I just kind of dropped it because when I try to figure something out, it makes no sense to me until I come back to it later. And then I'm like, oh, I watched YouTube and there was a Navajo video regarding the belief of the evil ones. And then I sat down and I watched the video and I asked guides and God. And I was like, God can just instantly undo all that shit anyway. So what is the point? Wisdom, experiences, life, etc. Right? There's a whole balance of things. But something seems to be stuck. And when I asked what it is, the answer I got is memories. Because I was pointed to the memories I was missing of Lily. It's strange. It really is strange because it's as if it's just Polaroid images. Like those memories aren't really there. I can't remember them like most people can. And then I thought about the Archons again and how the whole splitting families apart and distraction through technology and different things and all the archonic infected people who are attacking each other, and it's like toxoplasmosis basically. They view the enemy as the ally and the ally as the enemy. It's the mouse running towards the cat parasite, which is basically archonic. It rules the body. And then someone on Facebook was talking about the demiurge. And then I remembered something else, and I was shown a few different images. One of Mother Mary Isis, like the mother goddess, and a dragon at her feet, and the baby. And then I was shown a angel or an angelic human form that had 8 wings, 4 on either side, and then like a tail plumage or something. I don't know how to describe it, like navigating wings or something. And then they showed me this angel going through seasons. And when it was moving around in the lower parts of the painting I was seeing was, I don't know if you just noticed that, it got so bright. The painting of this angel with the four wings on each side. As it was standing, they were like this. As it went this way, it turned like downward to go this way, and it looked like a scorpion. And then when it moved up in this circular image, it looked like the silhouette of a bird flying up. And then it makes no sense. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Anytime we try to even think about it, it's like a distortion something where it's like, oh, it's like a caterpillar goo. I can't make sense of it. It's like so much brightness that I'm trying to find an image in that I can't see it. So when I was looking at that, they were saying when they see it, they said when they see it from this point of view, it looks like the devil. When they see it from this point of view, it looks like a phoenix. When they see it from this point of view, it looks like evolution. And I was like, what? And instead of giving me a straight up answer, I'm posting this video and telling you about this because they're pointing at archons of memory control that control the memories that you get to remember per day. Like sometimes you don't even think about recalling certain things. Example being the fuzzy warm feeling you feel when you're watching a kitten video or something, like or a puppy video. That feeling goes away after you watch the video. Well, a week down the line, when a situation happens, it would have been a lot more beneficial with that emotional state instead of other ones, right? The issue there being it's these interference energies, archonic energies. They are kind of memory features. And then there's other ones who cause pointless conflict. You know how there's a spirit of confusion, the spirit the Jezebel, spirit the Leviathan, and they're all associated with something. Well, something a lot of people are overlooking is the memory. Just think if you could maintain at least 8 repetitive memories per day of pleasant experiences, to where at least 8 times a day you try to think of a few of them. Think about how much that's going to affect not only those of you who know what I'm doing right now are like, please, bitch. Because I'm kicking like Archon booty right now, and you guys are gonna. I'm gonna get right to the point because I just picked up on it. 8 memories per day. Pick nice ones. The tip of what this is supposed to be, because there's an iceberg underneath. Remember your memories in tangible form. Photograph them, record them, write down your day, write down notes, write down thoughts you have. You're watching a video, doodle what you're writing or thinking. You had a little epiphany, write it down. Drain them of power. If you have people you dislike or people dislike you, how do I word this? It's kind of similar to. Every time you're being, that memory is brought to you, that experience, that bait, remember something pleasant and completely the opposite, like completely irrelevant. Neutralize it. These energies and beings feed off of a vibration that is so intertwined in duality, light and dark, that it's difficult to explain to you without you having experienced either really traumatic experiences, which I pray you have not, or having experienced really great ones and just thought about, or seen bad experiences for other people. Either way, blessings to you guys. But this thing, this energy of discord, think of it as how some places have a call center? The way these beings can affect you is through the words and images in your mind. Remember that. These beings utilize technology as a method. That method is used to distract you from your families. Then you probably hear things in your head, or people talk to you constantly, or you're surrounded constantly by kids and people and whatever else, but there's discord. Think of 8 good things throughout your day for the next few days. It's like I'm being poked by annoying little ancestors who are like, say this thing, show them this thing. And they're showing me a cell phone that has a camera reel of a bunch of photographs of family and memories and experiences that are completely mundane. Like the boring, boring days I had with Lily, where sometimes she was annoying, sometimes she was amazing. What I remember is that she was here, and then there's a few memories. Why? Because of archonic interference and lessons to learn on the behalf of other people for them, to clean up timelines and stuff. And throughout this day of going through these different wavelengths and noticing these different stains on the tapestry, I've noticed there's something similar among all of them. Memory. The cells maintain that memory, but then archontic influence alters those cells. When we cry, I don't know if you know this, the water in your tears contains memories. You don't lose them, but you're replaying memories on a microscopic level. It's like images going in front of your iris as you weep them out. Which is why some people get into hysterical crying fits. Other people get stuck in temporal or mental loops because they are constantly getting lost in the mind's entertainment center. Which is why I've been brought to you on so many different occasions, on so many different vibrations. It's kind of like a, hey, freaking Archons. And remember, above the fifth, sixth, and seventh dimensional planes of reality that I don't really comprehend enough to explain with this form for now, those beings also exist there in a different way, don't they? And if science has discovered at least 12 dimensions of reality, maybe 13, some of them, you can rest assured, are very angelic and heavenly, but full of deceivers. Be very careful out there. Be careful with your friends. Be careful with the others. Be careful with who you call an enemy. Be careful with who you call an ally. Learn to trust yourself and not the mental nudgings of your, what is that word? Because some people don't have, like, they're not clairaudient. So I'm not talking about that. But some people don't have a TV screen in their head. Some people like see things in different ways. So everybody sees things differently. So what is the word? Your mind makes some method of communication to you that only you're aware of how it works. So however you see things in your mind, however you hear things internally, or read things internally, be aware that unless you're constantly repeating those memories, the good ones, you are functioning on a wavelength that is influenced by these entities who are feeding off of your negative vibrations as well as overly positive, ego-y, prideful, etc. emotions which fall under the positive category. They require both the negative and the positive, some in some different planes and levels. So the whole love and light thing, it's not just about that. There's also money involved. There's also structures and orders and laws. All that falls under the category of light and dark. So you have to remember everything you do every day. You have to cherish it. Draw it out, write it, take photographs, hum songs, adorn your house, like eat delicious things, enjoy every experience. Because you're deciding every day how powerful those forces are against you. So, how much power are you going to give these archons when you can be giving that power to yourself or to the Great Mother, the Great Father, or the Aeons at least? And remember that angel that moved through that wheel, at some points it looked like it was demonic. So, we can't hate the archons because then we become like them. And we can't keep putting distractory responsibilities and obligations in as justifications to miss out on experiences with loved ones. These beings will do anything they can to get you to do things that will end up in regret because they love that flavor like some people like wine. Just like, the archangels and angels, some angels were fallen, so were some archangels, I think. And whatever other categories you guys have, there's good and bad. I mean, some people say the dark side of Mother Mary is Kali Ma. Can you even comprehend that? Because it's actually kind of valid. So these demons and these angels and whatever, they're kind of two sides of one coin, which are all puppets being played by the quantum field and source field, which is active and aware in everybody. And when we're allowing those energies to constantly dictate how we think and feel about each other and ourselves, we become Archon infected vessels. We lose humanity. What makes humanity? Family and kindness. On a side note, hi Yaldie Baldy. You want to play again? Remember, your chessboard is made out of nature. You're still on a planet playing that chessboard. The matrix is made out of tangible materials which are controlled by nature. So you're also in reality, which is made by God, which and God made nature. So like, and then in the books it says let God do all the battles for you. So don't make me get Big Mama again, because she's gonna get angry. Because I'm like Diala Sophia every day. I'm like, Mom. And she's all like, what? And I'm like, they're getting in my way again. She's like, well, do something about it. And I'm like, well, no. It says you gotta do it. So unless you guys want Big Mama to get real angry, lay off the humans, or else I'm gonna go. I hope that made you chuckle. Look at his legs, dude. Just look at his legs. Tiny little drumstick. That was for those people saying horrible things about me. Just look at him. Just look. He's so fluffy. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Have a good night. Kick Archon butt, please. And remember things. Stop doing that bad stuff. And I hope this annoyance energy is gonna go away soon. Like, I'm so annoyed by this whole good versus evil thing, you guys. Just a side note. Just so annoyed by it. Like, I want to Karen the Archons. Where's your boss? Who's in charge? So you guys go be with your families. The time you're spending doing the stuff you shouldn't be doing. You can be taking pictures of your mother or father. The time you're wasting staring at your phone, you can be taking pictures of your pets, of your garden, of the sky outside, the trees. You can be living life, you know? Do you know how much that would piss off the devil? Why are they not fighting? Because, bro, there's like way too much stuff to do together. So go away. But you guys gotta fight. Oh, control, greed, money. Ooh, woo. I will kick your archonic ass, Yaldie, all over into the abyss again. Anyway, I'm gonna go. If you know, you know. If you don't, consider it a weirdo on the internet that should be going to bed right now because it's almost midnight. I'm so surprised by this eyeliner. I have not been able to wash it off for how long now? It's been like 3 days. Not bad for $1. Take pictures of yourselves. You have no idea how much stuff goes on in your bodies and your environments every day that you're unaware of. Appreciate the beauty.